We have a very special mermaid tail we're going to be unboxing today. We have a Gripmore biomimetic mermaid tail. What is biomimetic? From my understanding, it is something that mimics the real-life look of scales, which reduces the need for actually killing animals with scales and using them to make things like handbags and accessories. Gripmore actually sells accessories and such that are made with their biomimetic scales, and they also make swimmable mermaid tails that are beautiful. They have raised scales. They are nothing like any other mermaid tail on the market. And I have one here, and we're gonna open it up and see what it looks like. I haven't seen many of these in the community. I've never seen one in real life, so I'm super excited. Although I did get to kind of see the tail a little bit through the hidey hole because it's had a rough time through transit. So I know it's going to be great because I've kind of already seen parts of it. Cheating a little here. Thank you, Gripmore, for sponsoring this video. You guys can check out their website. I will link it in the description box. Wow. The box is like falling apart, so I thought it'd be easy to open without scissors. I was wrong because I taped this thing in here really, really good. We're just going to try to rip it free. Let's see. Will it work? Will it work? So aside from our little piece of tape that's right here, you can see the mermaid tail is almost free. Fun thing about Gripmore, and something I really admire about their company, is that they try to be as eco-friendly as possible, and they don't actually package the mermaid tail in any sort of special way with like a bunch of like fillers or anything. They literally give you a box with your products in it. I think that's awesome. But a lot of the time that stuff's unnecessary anyways. And with these mermaid tails, they are kind of like fabric-y at the base. So I don't want to say they're like super like not delicate, but I don't think they're super delicate tails. So they don't really seem to need any sort of fancy packaging in. Here is the beginning of this beauty. I just got like the excited chills. Do you ever get that? Oh gosh. Okay. Ooh, it has fins. Alright, so their tails are unique in many different ways. First of all, they have the biomimetic scales, and they're embedded into a very soft material, but it's a very durable material. It almost feels like a quilt type of material. I don't think it is, because I know they're safe for the water. It's probably like a neoprene of some sort. I'm not really the best with fabrics, but this is like a hard rubbery-ish plastic feeling. I feel like the underlying fabric had the biomimetic material just kind of like squished into it. It's very durable feeling. And these scales, like you can pull and they are not coming off. I've seen videos. I'll actually link one of their videos in the description so you can see how durable these scales are. But the tail does have a zipper. And it looks like that might actually be as far as the zipper goes. It goes a little bit further, but not too much further. Okay. I'll see maybe if there's another zipper somewhere else later. As you can see here, this part of the tail does not include the actual fluke of the tail. There is Velcro. Whoop! Sliding around. There is Velcro. Where are you going? There is Velcro so that you can actually Velcro this shut over the fluke of the tail, which I will show you in a second. I'm gonna lay this out. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to take this in the water. It is going to shine. Like in low light situations, this thing's gonna be epic. Now we're going to get the fluke of the tail out of here. See if I can get it between my little hole I made. Aha! I win. Okay. Oh, there's something else in here too. Aside for now. So, here is the fluke of the tail that I chose. I don't remember the name of the design I chose, so I will like put it right here on screen for you. They did let me know that there was a sewing error in this fluke, so pardon the couple of wrinkles here. They're going to send me an updated one eventually, but because winter is coming here in northern Michigan, we wanted to just work with what we had and get this video out of the way. But as you can see, this is the fluke. I actually like the colors quite a lot. There's not as much detail on the fluke as I would have hoped, as far as like realistic scales or anything like extending down the ridges. But it still looks really nice. And I think because the scale base itself is so realistic looking, nobody's gonna be focused on this anyways. This does have the vinyl insert inside of it, so it'll fill out the fluke really nice on land. And you can put a different monofin inside. It has a zipper on the side right here, so you can insert your monofin. I'll probably use the Mahina monofin because even though it kills my feet, it is one of my favorites. Or I will use my Fin Fun Oasis because I really do like that one too. And then let me show you what I got here. It is a cute little scroll showing the tail and the fin. I don't really know why they sent it to me, but I like it, and it actually has their biomimetic scales on it. So I just think it's really kind of neat. And I might actually cut out, if I'm able to cut through these, they might be pretty tough. I might try to cut out these pieces and just put it together because it's kind of like a puzzle and I kind of want to complete it. So yeah, we got that. We got the tail. We have the fluke. If you would like to get one of these biomimetic mermaid tails from Gripmore, I encourage you to watch the rest of the videos in this series talking about this mermaid tail and showing you this mermaid tail in action. I will link that in the description of this video and also in the pinned comment. And before you go, here are a couple of quick facts that you would probably like to know about this mermaid tail. First question you're probably wondering is where to buy one of these mermaid tails. I will link their website in the description box for you and also in the pinned comment. Another question you probably have is what is the sizing like for these, and do they have these tails in my size? And these tails are actually custom made to fit your size. And a nice thing about these tails is also that they are made in small batches. They try to reduce as much waste as possible, so they don't just like mass produce a bunch of scale sheets. They make scale sheets when somebody orders a tail, and then they make that tail to their custom measurements. That way there is the least amount of waste and they don't have products laying around taking up space. As far as the weight of the tail goes, this whole thing, the tail, the fluke, and the little extra scroll thing, all weighs 4.6 kilograms. So I'll put that here in pounds for anyone that is curious. Obviously the weight of your tail will depend on the size of your body. I have a pretty small body, both in width and in length, especially in length. Your tail may be a little heavier or a little lighter depending on the size of your body and how many fins you choose to include. But in comparison to a silicone mermaid tail, it is very, very lightweight, and the tail is, it's like, you can kind of just fold it up and, you know, do these sort of things with it. It's very flexible. That is all for video 1 of the Gripmore Mermaid Tail series. Come back for video 2, 3, 4, and however many else I decide to make.